Major winter storm threatens U.S. With snow, ice, and extreme cold, what you need to know. A powerful winter storm system is gathering strength and expected to sweep across large portions of the United States over the coming days, bringing heavy snow, freezing rain, ice, and dangerously cold temperatures that could disrupt travel, power, and daily life for millions of Americans. Meteorologists warn that an Arctic air mass pushing far south from Canada will clash with moist weather systems from the Gulf of Mexico and the central U.S., setting the stage for one of the season's most significant winter weather events. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain are forecast from the southern plains into the mid-Atlantic and northeast, with hundreds of millions potentially affected through the weekend and beyond. Where and when the storm will hit. Forecasters say the storm will begin to take shape by Friday, spreading north and eastward through the weekend. Heavy snow is expected in states across the Midwest and into the central Appalachians, while freezing rain and dangerous ice could hit parts of the South, including Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. In the Mid-Atlantic, including the Washington, D.C. area, snow could begin Saturday night into Sunday, likely leading to messy roads and even school closures in some communities. The storm's eastern advance could continue into Monday, keeping many regions under winter storm watches or warnings as accumulation projections remain uncertain, but potentially significant. Hazards and impacts. Forecasters and weather agencies are focusing on several key hazards associated with this system. Snowflake heavy snow. Multiple inches, and in some areas possibly more of snow expected across large swaths of the country, increasing the risk of dangerous travel conditions and reduced visibility. Ice cube freezing rain and ice accumulation, especially severe in southern states that lack frequent winter storms, where ice can coat roads, trees, and power lines, leading to outages and hazardous driving. Cold face extreme cold and wind chill. Bitter temperatures trailing the storm will keep conditions hazardous even after precipitation ends, with wind chills plunging well below freezing and frostbite risk rising. Under these conditions, even a relatively modest accumulation of ice, such as a quarter to half an inch, can weigh down tree limbs and power infrastructure, prompting widespread power outages in vulnerable areas. Preparing for the storm. Weather experts advise residents in threatened regions to begin preparations early. Stay informed, monitor local forecasts and alerts from the National Weather Service. Prepare your vehicle, ensure tires, brakes, and windshield wipers are ready for winter conditions. Keep an emergency kit in the car. Stock supplies, have food, water, warm clothing, and batteries ready in case of power outages or travel disruptions. Protect pets and vulnerable neighbors. Cold weather gear and safe shelter are critical for animals and at-risk populations during extreme cold. Because exact timing and severity can change as the storm draws closer, staying updated with local meteorologists and emergency services will be essential in the days ahead. Wider context. This winter system is part of a larger pattern of extreme cold outbreaks in recent winters linked by scientists to fluctuations in the polar vortex and changes in Arctic sea ice conditions. These shifts can allow Arctic air to plunge unusually far south, leading to significant winter weather events in places not regularly accustomed to snow and ice. As the storm develops and moves across the country, residents from the Great Plains to the East Coast should take the threat seriously and act now to prepare for difficult travel, icy conditions, and prolonged cold.